Ladies and gentlemen, please show me by means of boisterous applause, how many of you have heard of a planet called Hondo? Hondo! Hondo! Well, that's very nice to hear. Because we're from Hondo. Hondo! And I'm feeling the music tonight. So here's the deal. We are future folk. Future folk! And we come from the planet Hondo, deep in the distant future, in a galaxy far away. And here's what happened. Earth destroyed our planet.
But we're not mad at you.
Kevin, how'd you like to get a little closer to me over here? Bring the mic. I like that.
I love you.
I tell you what, I love you. I do. In the distant future, Honda was destroyed by Earth. Thank you for turning the microphone on. He told me 3 times before the set to remember. I assured him I was no fool. So we're here on Earth, and we're preaching a message of peace. It's kind of selfish. The reason we're preaching this message is because we want to save our own planet from future generations of Earthlings. And we figure if we start now, we use the universal language of music, we just might have a chance. Ladies and gentlemen, engage.
We're a Hondoian band. We're a Hondoian band. We're coming to your earth. We're gonna prove our worth. We're a Hondoian band. We're a Hondoian band. We're a Hondoian band. We come from outer space. Our spaceship got this place. We're a Hondoian band. Well, I grew up on my planet farming space worms, where space worms can always be found. Here on Earth, as far as I can discern, there just ain't no space worms around. What can I do while I'm simple farm man, like years away from my home? It's mighty hard to farm this planet land, where space worms refuse to grow. Well, I grew up on my planet farming space worms, where space worms can always be found. Here on Earth, as far as I can discern, there just ain't no space worms around. Well, time's tough and money is red tonight. Gotta sell my 14 to get fuel. Without no space worms, I can't put up a fight. This planet can be so cruel. Well, I grew up on my planet farming space worms, where space worms can always be found. Here on Earth, as far as I can discern, there just ain't no space worms around. It's been a struggle, but I refuse to stop. Farming worms is what I was born to do. If you can find me a real good space worm profit, honey, I'll be good to you. Well, I grew up on my planet farming space worms, where space worms can always be found. But here on Earth, as far as I can discern, there just ain't no space worms around. There just ain't no space
audience. I feel blessed. We're going to play a song for you that means a lot to us. We landed on Earth recently, about 9 months ago, and we brought a lot of traditional Hondoian songs from our home planet Hondo, and we've been playing a lot of those, but we decided that we would start to write songs here on Earth too. So this is the first song we actually wrote on Earth.
We want to touch you, Earthlings.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I like the way your planet feels. I like to smell the daffodils and taste the tasty earth meals. Then swim with timid harbor seals. Your planet's stocked with lots of beer. Plus I like actor break near. But there's one problem still here. I can't breathe in your atmosphere. I cannot breathe in your atmosphere. I cannot breathe in your atmosphere. My lungs are starting to sear. I cannot breathe in your atmosphere. Simply can't breathe in your atmosphere. I like the feel of terry cloth. I like to play Nintendo golf, dance around like Baryshnikov. Still I can't take this helmet off. I like to rock the Tears for Fears. I love to run with forest tears. But there's one problem still here. I can't breathe in your atmosphere. I cannot breathe in your atmosphere. I cannot breathe in your atmosphere. My lungs are starting to sear. I cannot breathe in your atmosphere. I just can't breathe in your atmosphere. I cannot breathe in your atmosphere.
Thank you.
Thank you, Earthlings. I love you.
Could I hear a big round of applause for slightly known people, please?
Slightly known people.
We were watching their set over there, and we were talking about, you know, the true meaning of Earthlings Christmas, and we were sort of comparing it to the Hondoian holiday of Oosmas.
Great Oo.
The Great Oo. The Great Oosmas falls on the 23rd of December in Hondo, and then Christmas is the 25th, obviously. So that's a little weird. And we realized, you know, we started thinking about it. We realized that there are a lot of similarities between Earth and Hondo.
We're not so different.
In fact, when we landed on Earth and everybody spoke Hondoian, we were very surprised. So what we're going to do is we're going to play a traditional Oosmas, Hondoian Oosmas carol. Let me tell you really quick a little bit about Oosmas. Oosmas lasts 12 hours. And on the 12th hour, you get 12 gifts from the Great Oo. And
Great Oo.
Great Oo. And here it is. 1, 2, 3.
On the 12th hour of Oosmas, the Great Oo gave to me 12 photon cannons, 11 force fields forcing, 10 lasers lasing, 9 rockets rocking, 8 comets coming, 7 photons fucking, 6 Martians, 5 Saturn's rings.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
4 ozone clouds, 3 white dwarfs, 2 UFOs, and my own private galaxy. And my own private galaxy.
And that is a Hondoian Christmas carol.
Happy almost Oosmas.
Don't forget to move your capo, Kevin. I would like to take a moment to introduce ourselves. I'm Zarzufala.
And I'm Kevin.
I kept my Hondoian name. It's cool though.
It's Hondoian-ish.
Kevin is not Hondoian-ish. Seriously, it's not. Well, now we're going to try and attempt an Earth Christmas Carol. And this, we have a little insight into this Christmas Carol. We heard it a little earlier before. We actually knew the character in this story before we landed on Earth. And when we landed in the North Pole, we landed. Are you going to pout all night? Same thing happened in rehearsal. So anyway, we're going to.
Hondo.
So anyway, we have a little insight into this particular Christmas Carol, so we thought we might give you our take on it. And also, what's important to listen to is the last verse, because it contains information that's integral to the character of the subject. So
he's not the man you think he is.
He's not, and I implore you to listen carefully.
Be very careful.
Frosty the snowman didn't come from the North Pole. In fact, he came from outer space, from a planet called Fall. His home was a hot place that was flaming nitrogen, and its atmosphere was volatile, such a snowman couldn't win. There must be better places for a man that's made of snow. And when he landed on your Earth, he didn't want to go. He left for a new home and he made it here to Earth. He was 8,000 years old back then, but this was Frosty's real rebirth. His real name was Largon of the Ulnar Vortex clan, and he left behind his family in search of much, much colder land. There must be better places for a man that's made of snow. And when he landed on your Earth, he didn't want to go. Santa was jealous and he didn't want to share, so Frosty murdered Santa's family and he kept locks of their hair. And he kept locks of their hair.
Thank you. Merry Oosmas to everybody.
He's not the man you think he is.
Stop clapping for these two piles of it!
What? What do you mean?
I'm fucking hearing all these songs!
Is this guy with slightly known people?
Who is this man?
It's driving me freaking crazy! I'm doing a Scottish accent instead of an Irish one! Fuck! I don't know why I did it! I got multiple personalities!
You're drinking whiskey.
I was sitting back there thinking about when I was gonna come up, how I was gonna talk. What I didn't think about was coming up like a Scotsman instead of an Irishman.
Yeah, well, I don't know who you are.
What?
Are you an Earthling?
What? I'm a fucking leprechaun.
Well, we've seen one leprechaun in space.
And I doubted. I really doubted. I tell you what, I'm pretty freaking upset with both of you. Both of you.
All right, what?
There's only one thing that might bring a little warmth into this leprechaun's heart.
Well, I tell you what, it's Oosmas.
It's not Oosmas.
Well, it's almost
That's an
Oosmas.
Hondo.
That's the 23rd.
I'm sorry I'm so upset with the bunches. It's just that I'm lonely. I can't believe you did that in front of everybody like that. It's just making me way in the world today. It takes everything I got. Taking a break from all my worries. I don't mind telling you, it sure would help a lot. I keep thinking, wouldn't it help to get away?
I don't think I know what you're talking about.
I think I know this song.
Do you now?
A song?
Would you be okay, Mr. Leprechaun, if we played you a song?
Would I be okay?
Would you be okay?
I'd
I don't know if X knows this one, but I'll try to play it.
All right, just play a few bars and yeah, I'll see. I don't know.
If any of you Earthlings know it. Okay.
Sure mean a lot to me.
What key? What's the key?
It's G-ish.
G minor.
G minor. Saddest key.
Making your way in the world today takes everything you got.
You know what? Sing along out there.
Taking a break from all your worries sure would help a lot.
I'm sorry. I remember now.
Oh. Wouldn't you like to get away?
Sing it, everybody, sing it!
Sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your name. And they're always glad you came.
Mostly.
You want to go where you can see the troubles are all the same. You want to go where everybody knows your name. What's more, Earthlings? Hey, taking a break in the world today takes everything you got. Stay on your
This one's
toes,
for leprechauns.
taking the troubles from nine worries. That doesn't help a lot.
Drunk leprechauns.
Wouldn't you like to get away? Sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your name. And they're always glad you came. You want to go where you can see the troubles are all the same. You want to go where everybody knows your name.
Wow. I'm glad that mean leprechaun came up here and made us play that song.
Say the Porteous. The Porteous, give me a big okay. You know something, you're a real prick. You're a real prick. I like the fat one though.
I like. He's talking about
I
you.
love you, Mr. Leprechaun.
Kevin, you're the fat one. I'm the
Not on
mean one.
Hondo. Fatty.
All right, I say enough of this stuff. It's time for brass and tacks. I don't know what that means. We're gonna play this song for you now. We're gonna start out on a chord.
I got thrown
gonna
off
be the-
by that leprechaun.
Is your instrument malfunctioning? This is a plunctometer. It's a very delicate and fragile instrument.
It was hard to carry in space. We're a mighty people. There are things we will teach you. We've come to this point now on a one-way trip.
Come to this point now on a one-way trip.
There's no good or bad now, the things have flipped.
No good bad now, things have flipped.
Never been anything better or worse. There's only one thing now you got to know first. It is what it is, now what's despite your thirst. Something different we'll never have. Words. We'll be your shelter, we will be your guide. But what you take from it's for you to decide. You can feel everything existing in space. Finally see the time is just a race. You know when the ensigns roll your pace.